XRP community, every single one of you need to make sure you are extremely locked in due to the market volatility to the downside that we've been seeing over the last few days here, especially, but basically since October 6th. We were hoping that a bear market is not confirmed, but based off of the sentiment shift, I believe we're going to see a bottom very, very soon. But remember, as always, never financial advice, just trying to put you guys on the plays that I'm in. If you're new around here, smash the like button down below and also consider subscribing to the channel. Bitcoin falling below 86,000 briefly just a little bit ago. Ethereum below 2,900. XRP below $2. Absolutely insane. $7.15 billion of trade volume after one of the biggest exciting catalysts went live today, and that is Bitwise going live with their XRP ETF. And Brad Garlinghouse took it over to Twitter to talk about it. But unfortunately, as I've mentioned time and time again in previous videos, when positive catalysts that should positively impact price action are launched or occur during a bad market or poor market conditions, price action tends to follow what the market is doing, not what the catalyst should have done. All right. So XRP below $2. I told you guys this here is my buy zone. So within the next 24 to 48 hours, I'm looking to buy and increase my position of XRP. Currently, I'm sitting right around on I Trust Capital of $10,704, down about $860 on the day, down almost $6,000 total ROI since I transferred money into my premium custody account. But I will say, now that we've fallen below $2, I'm very, very comfortable and have kind of been waiting for it to come back to this previous support that we saw back in April, which was right around $1.76. So for me, I don't believe XRP can or will go down to where it was in 2024. But I know what they are trying to do right now when it comes to social sentiment and the market. The fear and greed index is down 4 from just yesterday in extreme fear, currently sitting at 11. This is the worst sentiment we have seen in crypto for a really long time. And you guys know we don't trade when things are in extreme greed. That's not the buying opportunity time. But when we're in extreme fear and the fear index is here, this is a much better time to buy. And this is why. Because XRP, nothing has changed fundamentally, but instead much more positive catalysts have occurred that should get us very excited for the short term and even long term future. So again, there's a link down below if you want a free $100 when you sign up with my link to I Trust Capital. There's no more promo code. Just click the link down below at Europop and you should be able to get your $100. Make sure you get it. And you can put into XRP today, which hopefully becomes $1,000, $10,000 very, very soon. Brad Garlinghouse, the pre-Thanksgiving rush, shall we say, turkey trot for XRP ETF starts now. Congratulations to Bitwise on today's launch. Bitwise stated milestone day for XRP. This is a very, very, very big institutional investor, right? Bitwise is one of the biggest. This morning, the Bitwise XRP ETF began trading on the New York Stock Exchange under the ticker symbol XRP. With today's launch, investors have a new convenient way to get spot exposure to XRP, the crypto assets looking to disrupt the $250 trillion market for global payments. Why is XRP intriguing? One of the longest running crypto assets, 13 plus years. The XRP army, a super passionate community of supporters. Look at that. They're making that point B as why XRP is so special. It's all of us, the community. $125 billion market cap, going after a huge opportunity, cross-border payments and tokenization, operating in a crypto-forward regulatory environment with the chance to fully unlock its potential. Through crypto's ups and downs over the past decade plus, XRP has shown great resilience and played a key role in crypto's move to the mainstream. We're thrilled to launch XRP today and contribute to the next step of the journey. Look here, guys. Literally, Bitwise, one of the biggest institutional investors. Call them what you want. They are absolutely massive, bringing financial services, crypto fund backed by crypto specialists, talking so positively about their ETF going live. And they had reasonable volume overall. But the most important thing, unfortunately, is the fact that the market is not conforming to all the positive catalysts that are impacting XRP. So does that mean it's time to get bearish and sell out our positions, especially at a loss? No. right? That's why, for transparency's sake, I know a lot of people will talk the talk and they'll only come on here, right? Only come on here during positive market conditions. And they're going to tell you this and that. Oh, XRP is going to go to the moon. It's going to keep going up. But where are they today? Why is there so much silence across the community, right? So what I believe is right now what we're seeing is extreme fear and an unnecessary pullback. But BTC hit the unlikely region per crypto currently. One of the people that I would call my quants over on crypto Twitter was not expecting this correction to go this low, but this is the area where we should expect the bounce. Let's see what we get. So you can see here, Bitcoin, the mother of all, was running above its 50-week moving average, right? This orange line that you see here. But right now we're approaching the 200-day moving average, or exponential moving average, or EMA. So right now BTC could potentially hit right around 82, 83K, maybe even 84. And that would keep us in the unlikely region that we've hit and hopefully find support and rally back up. Worst case scenario is if, of course, we enter into very unlikely, the 60 to 75K range. And of course, if we fall into this good luck region, that means the market, something extreme happened that caused the entire market collapse. But I don't really foresee us falling below unlikely, this red line here. And so wherever Bitcoin lands, or if it touches this area, this right over here where my mouse cursor is, that's when I'm going to be buying my favorite altcoins, including XRP, and you'll see the position increase, right? Currently, right now, I'm bouncing 53.93. So I'm hoping to get this to somewhere about 7 to 10,000 XRP tokens and hopefully double up the value that I currently hold with a lower cost basis or cost average. So now, what does this mean for the future? Well, what's going on right now? What are the headlines showing? Yahoo Finance, analyst warns from the street, Bitcoin could drop to 10K as price crashes to 86K. People are going absolutely lunatic. I saw articles and things circulating in the internet that I didn't want to even put their interface on my screen. And it's talking about, oh, XRP going down to 10 cents, XRP going down to 1 cent. It's all just talk, people saying numbers however they want. But understand, yes, the jobs report came out today in the US. Yes, things were a little bit different than everybody expected. We were expecting a much worse job report to help the feds continue cutting rates. But that's not the end all be all. You got to remember, right now, it's not just the crypto market that's tanking. It's also the stock market. Q4 tends to also be, if we don't have a quantitative easing environment and a strong macro structure happening from a macroeconomic standpoint, we tend to see these pullbacks that will happen that will bring down the price. So what am I here to say? Am I selling my XRP? No. Is XRP going to 1 cent? No. Am I worried about it even falling below 176, that support line that we saw when Liberation Day, the Trump tariffs were going live and everything was going to zero? No. So right now, between 176 and even $2, $3, say, for XRP, I still consider that entire window a very strong buying opportunity. You make the decisions for yourself, because I'm not a financial advisor. I'm an investor like you, but I'm also someone that likes to share my opinions, and I've been doing so for the last 4 years in crypto, and I've seen this place go from, think about it, just if you look at the 5-year chart for Bitcoin, from when I entered the space right here, Q4 2020 and then early 2021. I saw Bitcoin go all the way up to 68, 69,000. I saw it go all the way down to $16,000 after, crashing more than 85% with the FTX collapse. And then I saw it rally all the way up to $126,000, almost a 10x ROI. I'm expecting the same thing for XRP. I've watched this coin since 2017, and I know what it's done in the past and what happens to it during bear markets. But now that we have ETF liquidity and we have institutional liquidity, we won't fall below certain supports. And no more SEC issues. I believe this is one of the easiest trades you can make in the cryptocurrency space. Just wanted to come on here, share my opinions. I appreciate your support, everybody. So until next time, as always, keep investing. Peace.